What do you see behind me? Is it beautiful wildlife habitat? Well, the U.S. Forest Service just put out a PSA about a campfire ban in the Santa Barbara Front Country, and we support that. Please do not light campfires in the Santa Barbara Front Country. Now you know. But their press release says that this rule is needed because of a quote-unquote dangerous buildup of fuel. Wait, a dangerous buildup of what? So this is a map of fire perimeters in the Santa Barbara Front Country that have occurred over the last 20 years. There is no dangerous buildup of fuel in the SB Front Country. And if you've followed our posts, you've heard us explain that many shrubs that are common in chaparral ecosystems, like manzanitas, for example, they require long intervals between fires, like several decades, to become dense enough to provide habitat for many wildlife species. And super importantly, to reach maturity, both to produce seeds and to build up their dormant seed bank in the soil. If a fire comes through too soon after a previous fire, the seed bank becomes depleted and we start to lose important native species. So what you see right now in the Santa Barbara Front Country, relatively speaking, it's young habitat that hasn't even reached ecological maturity required for long-term reproductive success, which is one of the main reasons why we don't want to see more fire on this particular landscape anytime soon. Not from accidental ignition from a campfire, not from prescribed fire, because more fire here right now, it paves the way for permanent conversion of native habitat to invasive grasslands. And that would be very bad ecologically. Dangerous fuel or decadent fuel, these are terms you probably see all the time now, and you don't even notice it anymore because it's been like this constant trickle. We've been spoon-fed this message, and I'm not saying that there's always intent behind this necessarily. It's just that it's like automatic at this point. It's just part of the template, you know? So that means, though, that over time, that message has really become ingrained broadly in public perception, and that's served to really diminish the ecological value of our forests. And that's unfortunate and ultimately harmful for our forests. So let's stop vilifying an entire ecosystem. Try this. The next time you hear or read something about fuel loads in our forests, try replacing the word fuel with wildlife habitat, because that's what it is. And see if that still sounds right. And try to remember there are many different types of forests with different relationships to fire. The one size fits all fuel is bad narrative, it's not accurate, and it's actually resulting in a lot of harm to our forests. It's habitat.